everybody. It is another donation from Jacob Smith, who wanted me to put two Genesis albums against each other, ABACAB and the album called Genesis. Now, I'm not a Genesis guy, but I'll tell you this, and this is different than everybody out there as far as I know. I prefer Genesis with Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel. That's right, you heard me right. I'm not a fan of that stuff, but I'm not really a fan of the Phil Collins stuff either. I'm just saying, if I had to pick, there's a few songs I like from Phil Collins, and I got to say, my favorite album that I've heard, because I've heard, you know, Lamb on Broadway, all that stuff from Fox something with Peter Gabriel. I heard all that crap. Not my stuff. But this Genesis self-titled album, my own, I found it for like a couple bucks, and I love the song Mama. That's like my favorite Genesis song, is Mama. So I bought it for that. And you know, some songs on there are catchy and pretty good. And ABACAB has its moments as well. You know, I don't own ABACAB, but you know, I'm listening to ABACAB and I'm like, wait a second. I mean, I didn't bother to look it up. So hey, all you Genesis fans out there, leave it in the comments below. What's the album with Misunderstanding? I love that song. I thought it was on ABACAB all this time. There must be some misunderstanding. I think that's the name of the song. Anyway, all right, so let's do this, Jacob. We're starting with the song ABACAB versus Mama. As I said, Mama's my all-time favorite Genesis song. That one clearly wins, all right? Next is No Reply at All. I don't like this song, and I know it's a hit. I'm not into it. Versus That's All. This song's a cool little ditty. This is another song I like off this album. Just when I thought it was going all right. I love that shit. I love it. Wins. Next. Me and Sarah Jane. Wow, this song bores me. Versus Home by the Seaside. I mean, just Home by the Sea. I like this. It's not bad. It wins. All right, next. Keep It Dark. It's boring, but you know what? I like it more than Second Home by the Sea. So I'll give that to ABACAB. All right? Next. Dodo Lurker, I think. I kind of like this one. It's not bad. Versus Illegal Alien. Terrible song. Horrible. And that was like one of their singles. I don't know if it did well. But what a dumbass song. I remember that one. All right, next. Who Done It? No, thank you. Don't like it. Versus Taking It All Too Hard. I like it. Don't love it, but I like it, and it wins. Next. Man on the Corner versus Just a Job to Do. Both these songs I know. And both these songs I'm not too crazy about, to be honest with you. But I'm going to give it to Man on the Corner. And it's got a little creepiness to it that it's kind of okay. So I'll give it to that. All right? Next, Like It or Not. That song's almost okay. Versus Silver Rainbow. It's nowhere near okay. So I'm giving that to ABACAB. All right, now the last song is Another Record, which is pretty cool. Cool tune. Versus It's Gonna Get Better. No, thank you. It loses. So Jacob, this is the final score. So there you go. ABACAB won. And I like the other one more, I think. It's all luck of the draw, people. But anyway, thank you so much, Jacob. And everybody out there still watching, thank you for watching. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell. Leave me some comments down there. What do you feel about ABACAB and the self-titled Genesis album? How would you rank the songs? And so on. And tell me how wrong I am. How I like the Phil Collins version more than the Peter Gabriel version. Not that I care what the hell you think. But hey, it might make you feel better venting. You know, because you're a pickle whistler and you got to vent. I got to let them know that I don't agree with them. Go ahead, let it out, you pickle whistler. And everybody out there, please like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.